logic for that. We'll have copper and iron loops running. Something like this, where we keep a certain amount of germs on the thing. We'll have a kickstart, like a seed machine on the bottom, and then a bunch of these guys running up. Maybe we can just start prototyping that, so you can see instead of me waffling on. And then like a sushi belt. Yep. And these need bioflux. What else do we use bioflux for? For the copper thing as well. Okay. So in that case, let's imagine we have the sushi belt for nutrients and spoilage back here. Douche, 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 douche. We could do something analogous for the copper stuff at the bottom. One seed machine using Yumako, and this uses jelly. These share an input, so I wonder how we bring in that shared input. Maybe it's on a shared line between these guys. Like so. Except that that needs to then extend one above. Like so. The issue then immediately becomes that we need to get spoilage off this belt. Which I guess we could do with a filtered inserter here. So if this is spoilage, it gets put away, but it gets put on the wrong side of the belt. That puts it on the right side of the belt. So if this is spoilage, it gets removed. If it is bioflux, it'll get consumed. And that has a 2-hour spoil time, so this should work. Because we should consume it before that, and any spoilage should eventually get cleaned off. And the oldest bioflux should be towards this inserter anyway. So I'm liking that. And this needs to be rotating, nay, that way. to make the seed germs be picked up before they get taken out of the system. And then we take the output off with a circuit condition like we do over here. Oh, interesting. If the belt is full with germs for a while, but then it all expires into iron ore, we might not actually take the iron ore out with this inserter because the circuit condition would be false. Okay. So we always take iron ore off, and extra germs only when there is more than some amount, say 50. And these need to go into a chest to age. And that would be output. And honestly, that should probably just go straight into a smelting stack. And this should of course be copper. I'm liking this. We can scale this just by extending it. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. And make some repair packs. God damn it. Yeah, this planet is being quite austere. Output full, I'll take those. Thank you kindly. Oh, don't necessarily want those built right now, but sure. And what's going on here? Our production has taken a nosedive because we don't have excess jelly to burn. Got it. And I forgot to take all of that nutrient, so it's spoiled and we didn't make any things in our inventory because I'm a lug nut. Oh goodness, everything is just dog slow. Give more power. That should help. Eesh. The steam turbine dropped off because we're not burning anything. Technically, we should also run power up to those things so we can bring in their solar panels here. I don't want to make the run. Okay, but this is at least looking good. Our little prototype plant here is working. Suppose we were to bring the output. I was debating bringing the output up top, but that would mean we block off our scaling direction, and I don't really want to do that. The arm taking from the box needs a filter. Here? Oh yeah, absolutely right. And then we do something like this. We have iron out. We'll do the same thing for copper. And that'll get us copper out. How about bioflux? What was the recipe here again? This is both jelly and yumako. And this needs yumako mash and jelly. So, in theory, we should be able to slap this bad boy down here. Make bioflux. And have the same inputs come in here. So jelly and mash, bioflag, bio stuff out, and this can be anything out, even if it's should it be though? Probably not. We should use filters to try to put this spoilage on the right belt immediately so we don't clog anything up. And spoilage handling on this belt then. Mans. Such a such pinch. Hey, at least we're getting plates made. We're getting ammo made eventually. It's getting sent out. Seeds are getting kicked out and sent where they need to be. I think we're actually doing well for some values of well. Power is back. Power is back, baby! Mostly because I put down the solar panels again. Alright, it's gonna be tight for routing back here. Gosh. Did this mechanic have to be in the game? Okay. So how do we handle jelly and mash expiring here? That's an easy part. We don't. Okay, well, we probably should. Actually, what else are we gonna use the jelly for? Oh, stack inserters. Oh. I'm assuming these are gonna become relevant at some point. Biolube. Huh. Hmm. And what about this stuff? Plastics and carbon fiber. Oh, but this is bioflux and Numako mash. Interesting. So suppose we were to move this back. Bring in flux there. Mash? Flux? We could get plastic. Plastic. But that's kind of janky. But it would be on like consuming it from a very similar spot. What if it's right next to there? And we like do a splitterification? So mash comes in here. Ah, I hate it. Okay, how much does this produce per second? Two per second. How much does this consume? Not that one. This one. 0.5 per second. So this is nowhere near enough production capacity. Interesting. So maybe we produced this to the side and belt it in. The jelly. We could produce the rocket fuel. Oh. The bioflux and jelly. Bioflux, but not jelly. Are you gonna explode? You are. Is the rocket fuel made in these? Yes. I'm contemplating belt weaving. And you know things are gonna get hairy when you're contemplating belt weaving. Jelly. These share 3 products. And there's no spoilage in the output on either of these. There's only spoilage on the input. I'm trying to decide if these should be integrated into this thing or if this should be a separate kind of doohickey. If we integrated these here, that means we probably would need fewer belt craziness, less belt craziness going on in terms of like sushi belts for the jelly and the mash. Or we just accept the fact that there's going to be spoilage on these belts. Honestly, maybe that is what we do. That would clean any spoilage off the belt. Put it into the same spoilage thing. And we could of course swap the input to the other side should we need to. And then the second furnace stack could come in here. I mean, it's not gonna produce a whole lot of anything. And honestly, I reckon belt speed might even be critical on this planet. God damn it, stop turning all of that into nutrient-rich spoilage. How much of this do we have? 60? I don't think that's going to be enough for filling up the thing down there, but so if we want to keep growing upwards, we can't put this production above here, so ooh. Ooh. Oh, geez. Okay. That's a thing. And we have spoilage handling for that up here. That means this whole stack needs to shift down. Or does it? Yeah, it kind of sort of does. to make space for the output of the copper stack. Lock that. I want to move this thing over so we can have space to put down the blueprint. Am I gonna run out of repair packs? No. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the exploding mechanic. NGL. Them exploded boys are kinda rude. Why are you out of nutrients, Nanny? How the heck did that happen? Oh, heck. Are we just consuming more than this can produce? Is that where we're at? Or is this boy too slow? What am I missing? Iron plates, of course I'm missing iron plates. Oh, heck. No, it is fast enough. Did it all rot too quickly? Where are we taking the rot out? There. Oh, it stops spinning until it all becomes rot. I see. Okay. So we only enable if the amount of nutrients on the belt is less than, say, 10. And I'm going to take some of that to help me craft the landfill. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. Okay, and we need to keep processing the mash. Otherwise we don't get seeds. Oh god. I hate how messy this is getting. Yeah, I'd rather the mash rot than the fruit. At least that way we get the seeds. And I suppose the excess could get burnt. There you go. Have some fuel.